Okay, Dr. Clapp back again. I wrote a DOS script in Python and I'm going to try and demonstrate it for you right here. The first thing I want to let you know is that this is my attack machine and this is the target machine. We're going to bring up the terminals and check IP address and connectivity. So that command is IPA. We see that the attack machine IP address is 10.9.9.4 and the target IP address is 10.9.9.5. So I'm going to check the connectivity with ping. So I'm going to do a tcpdump and listen for ICMP requests. And over here, I'm just going to ping the target machine, which is 10.9.9.5. Awesome. We can see that we're receiving ping requests and that the machines are communicating properly. So let's close out of that. And the next order of business is to show you the script. So we'll bring it up in Sublime Text, change directory into the correct one first. The script is called DOS-boot. Pretty fitting for a denial of service attack. And basically, the gist of this script is it takes user input, it takes the source IP address, so that's going to be the attacking machine IP address, the destination, which is the target IP address, the port, which is the port we're going to be attacking, and a number of threads you want to start up. And then this is the main function, the DOS-boot function. This is where all the magic happens. And we're just taking user input and we're storing them in variables right here. And we are going to first start off by creating an IP packet. The IP packet takes the source IP address and the destination IP address and combines them. The TCP packet has the source port, the target port, and you specify here what flag you want to send. It should also have a sequence number since we're dealing with TCP, but since this is a denial of service attack and we don't care about receiving a reply, we're not putting a sequence number in there. The data I'm sending, I thought the best would be base 64. It's literally just the base, all of the base 64 string right here. And base 64 times 16, so 64 bytes times 16 is equal to 1 kilobyte. 1 kilobyte is 1024 bytes. Figure that out. That was pretty cool to figure out. Anyway, moving on. TCP packet, TCP IP packet. So we're going to combine the IP and TCP packet along with the data we're sending, and then we are going to create a loop right here and print the output onto the screen so we know it's actually happening. And here is where we start the number of threads. This basically, this whole threads for loop right here basically spins up multiple rounds of this DOS-boot function in order to create so many requests that the target can't handle based on the number of threads you put. So if you put 5 threads in, it's going to spin up 5 of these continuous endless loops and send it to the target. And here I put a keyboard interrupt to stop the program, but that's a work in progress and you'll see what I'm talking about. So let me bring up Wireshark and start filtering for a TCP SYN packet on ETH0. And the way we do that is super simple, tcp.flags. It's right here, SYN equals 1. And this should only display all packets that have the SYN flag in it. So you'll see the SYNAC flag as well. Let's start this up. There we go, it's running. And bring my terminal back up right over here. And let's close out of this and restart. We're gonna start a Python 3 server. simple HTTP server on port 80. We're going to browse to it. So that should be up. Let's bring up the browser. Should be in my home directory. There we go. And here it is. We can refresh it. Everything's working fine. Awesome. Let's see when we request it if we get a send packet. Let's filter this a little further. IP.adder is equal to 10.9.9.4. Alright, cool. This should only show up send flags from our attacking machine. So we could do a quick curl request. Curl http://10.9.9.4. No, it's .5. And we see that we got a response. Awesome. So we can successfully receive send packets and filter them out. So now that we know we're filtering for just send packets from the attacking machine, let's start up the script and see how it does. Over here, let's clear this output, and I'm going to switch to root. And we're going to start the script. So Python 3 boot.py, and here our source IP address of our attacking machine, 10.9.9.4. Machine we're attacking, which is 10.9.9.5. The target port we want to attack is port 80. Number of threads, we'll just do 10 because I don't want to actually DOS myself. And we should be starting. And there we go, receiving all of the send packets. So to stop this is a little troublesome. It doesn't stop right away. I'm still trying to figure out how to stop all the threads at once. But see, I tried to stop it there. It worked the second time, and there we have it. There's the DOS script that I wrote.